my people, who else is as happy as me to see Justice Crack's face back on the internet? Who? I cannot explain to you how happy I feel seeing his face back on the internet. I remember those few weeks he went through, like the stress I felt. This empathy thing is a very, very terrible thing and can be very disgusting sometimes because it would take over your whole mind and body. Justice Crack, welcome back. But Justice Crack, may I have an issue with you? You see this particular video that you made here? I don't like what you did in this video. You were advising these ingrates, these nincompoops, of how they could get into trouble because they were collecting money from bandits. You should not have done that. You should allow Nigerians still keep collecting money from bandits. They should flood their timelines on TikTok and collect as much. In fact, let them collect more themselves so that we would know where to focus our energy. Why are you giving them expo? You're teaching them that, listen, just so you know, DSS can come for you at any moment. When you travel, they could arrest you. Let them arrest them. How your fellow man, how your fellow Nigerian can say, listen, my life is more important than yours. I am hungry. I am going through something, as if everyone is not going through something. You see, the average Nigerian thinks that, because let's say you might be successful or whatever, that means you're not going through something. They don't understand that you struggle equally as much, and if not more, than it. The average Nigerian has even figured out a strategy and a way to make life work for them. You see, when you're at a higher level, it hurts. There's no skipping setting bills. There's no skipping paying workers. You struggle sometimes. I say this economy is affecting everyone, but some people don't care about that. They don't care about that. You now say, wait, hold on. You watch for years and for months, you watch Nigerians being kidnapped, being unalived, being turned into suya. You now go to those same people doing all these atrocities and you say, let me take some of that money. Like, let me just hold some of that. You have the average family that doesn't even have up to, if I put their whole salary together, it's not even up to $1 million or $2 million per year. You abduct those ones. They don't even have family members that can save them. They go through months and weeks of torture, not knowing if they will come out alive. And you say, you know what? That's the money I want. That's the one I want. And you actually give account number. And you take the money and you celebrate like, yeah, you are as miserable as the same bandits doing all these atrocities. You're worse than them. And given the opportunity, you would do worse than them. And this is why I say, hey, God, look at people with power and influence and see how they act. Just because they have money doesn't make them good people. Majority of Nigerians are waiting to be in the same position. That's why you can see how much. This is why I would always say, this is why they detest a very dark man. Because he is opening their nyashes, exposing that behind to the public. And they can't have it. Because they don't know if today is going to be their turn or tomorrow. Look at the lady. Let me even show you her picture. Look at this lady over here. That's an average Nigerian. You know what my darling lady did? She sells Akara, and she's been selling Akara for years. And then one day, just all of a sudden, somebody noticed something suspicious. She had a bag in her hand that was smelling funny, and they decided to check that bag. You know what this darling Nigerian was doing? She was mixing shite, pure shit, poo-poo, inside her Akara mix. Mixing it and selling it to you people to chop. That's an average Nigerian right there. She was mixing feces in Akara mix and selling it to people. And people were consuming this. She did not care if it would affect your health. She did not care about anything. She said it is her juju because her juju will bring clients to her, more money to her. Look at her. Give the average Nigerian the opportunity, they will do the same exact thing. So you see, I do not agree with you to be giving these people expo. Allow them reveal themselves. Allow breeze blow their backside. Because we need to cleanse our system till we get into a system where people actually receive consequences for their actions. We would never change. We would never change. And if it means that there will be unfortunately, certain casualties to fix the masses, that's just the way life will be. But you see, people need to start receiving consequences. Don't teach them anything. Allow them set themselves up. A person that is willing to benefit from the suffering of his neighbor should be punished to the fullest extent. A government that is willing to put their own personal interest first before the interest of the masses should be punished in the pits of, I don't even know which pit, but a pit, sha. We should all start facing consequences, because if we don't, we are re-corrupting the society. Why do you think certain countries work more than others? Because there is consequences. So, Mr. Justice Crack, welcome back to the scenes of my phone. Thank you for blessing my timeline with your fine face. But please do not ever again in your life give advice to criminals, because as far as I'm concerned, these people that sent accounts are no different from the bandits, okay? I have warned you, okay? God bless you and your family. God bless your beautiful babies and your beautiful wife, but don't try this nonsense again, okay? Thank you very much.